Cardi B and Stefon Diggs shocked the entire internet today after releasing the very first photos of their newborn son, despite Cardi previously insisting she would never show him online. What makes this moment even wilder is the specific wording she used when she hit post. According to fans, she wrote that the baby was so cute, she just wants to see the smiles on haters' faces, a line that immediately set social media on fire. Thousands of people jumped in within minutes, calling this the most unexpected soft launch in celebrity baby history. The way this reveal flipped from privacy to full exposure overnight has people buzzing about what changed behind the scenes. What's adding fuel to the fire is that just last week, Cardi was adamant about protecting her child from the public eye. On live stream, she reportedly told viewers she wasn't giving nobody nothing, and many fans believed she meant it. Some even thought she was pulling inspiration from Beyoncé's long-standing rules about her own children. So when the photos appeared today, clear, bright, and fully showing the newborn's face, people immediately began questioning what triggered Cardi's switch from guarded to glowing. Now, cousins, if you've been following this storyline closely, you already know Cardi's been dealing with an avalanche of drama. Between Offset releasing what fans believe was a diss and rumors circulating about her household being overwhelmed after the birth, many viewers thought she was simply too protective and stressed to expose her baby to the internet's opinion. That's why the reveal feels less like a casual post and more like a statement, an emotional one. Some believe this reveal was Cardi reclaiming her joy after weeks of negativity. Others think she was sending a message directly to the folks who've been harassing her all year. But the biggest mystery is Stefon Diggs' involvement. Sources close to the situation claim he has been quietly encouraging Cardi to celebrate the baby's arrival, rather than hiding him away. Stefon posted his own set of photos, capturing a moment of him gently cradling his son while smiling in a way fans say they haven't seen since his rookie year. Cousins, this man looked proud, not performative, not posed, genuine. And people couldn't help but notice the stark contrast between Stefon's peaceful vibe and Cardi's fiery caption. Fans immediately started combing through their posts, comparing timestamps, backgrounds, and lighting to see whether the couple staged this reveal together or if they each uploaded on impulse. Several fans online believe the decision happened within minutes, almost like a joint emotional release after holding everything in for so long. Others think this reveal is a strategic pivot, one meant to reclaim the narrative from critics and negativity that's been swirling around their relationship since the pregnancy. As the photos circulated, one thing became crystal clear. Cardi wasn't just proud of her baby, she was ready for the world to see him. Comment sections were flooded with people pointing out how peaceful the newborn looked, how he resembles both parents, and how Cardi seemed relieved, almost serene in the behind-the-scenes images. A few alleged insiders on fan pages claimed the pair had been preparing these photographs for weeks, waiting for the right moment to share them. But because of Cardi's strong statements about privacy, viewers are split on whether this moment reflects healing or pressure. But cousins, you know how the internet works. The second Cardi posts anything, especially involving her kids, every critic, blogger, and anonymous user crawls out of the shadows. And today was no different. Some people accuse Cardi of using the baby to clap back at her detractors. Others argued she should have kept him offline, like she originally promised. But many fans defended her, saying mothers are allowed to change their minds, especially after an emotional postpartum period. One fan even commented, "If showing her baby makes her feel joy, that's all that matters. The rest of y'all need to hush." Still, those close to celebrity life know moments like this rarely happen without some kind of internal tension. And rumors began spreading within hours that this reveal wasn't just about joy. It might have been triggered by private drama that's been unfolding behind the scenes. Some believe Cardi was tired of fear and negativity controlling her. Others think Stefon wanted the world to know he was fully present as a father, especially after the noise surrounding her previous relationship. But then something unexpected happened. Social media picked up on a very specific detail in Stefon's post, the bracelet on the baby's wrist. It showed a tiny engraving that fans say reveals a meaningful symbol tying back to the earliest months of the pregnancy. And once people noticed it, the entire conversation shifted, with theories exploding about what that symbol means and why the couple chose this moment to finally go public. And that, cousins, is where the real tension begins, because the symbol on that bracelet may hold the key to everything they've been hiding up until now. When fans zoomed in on that tiny bracelet on the baby's wrist, everything changed. The engraving wasn't a name, initial, or date like people expected. Instead, it appeared to be a small symbol resembling a shield. Immediately, fan pages erupted with speculation, with many claiming the shield was tied to something Cardi mentioned earlier in the year, her desire to raise this child differently from her older two, protecting him from chaos, public drama, and legal threats. Some fans believe the shield symbol was Cardi and Stefon's quiet promise to keep the baby safe. But ironically, revealing that bracelet brought even more attention than they intended. Stefon stayed silent at first, letting Cardi handle the storm, but insiders claimed he was shaken by how quickly the post spread. A few sports reporters even mentioned that during warm-ups, Stefon looked more emotional than usual, reportedly glancing at his phone in between drills. People took this as a sign that the reveal wasn't an impulsive stunt. This was something deeply personal for him, and the way fans reacted made it clear they saw him as a stabilizing force for Cardi during one of the most chaotic seasons of her life. Meanwhile, Cardi was posting subtle updates that showed she was trying to maintain calm, but her comment section told a different story. Messages of love poured in, but the negativity wasn't far behind. People resurfaced old arguments, old rumors, and old drama she clearly wanted to leave behind. As the hours passed, she began liking comments defending her mental state and pointing out how motherhood has softened her. Those small digital breadcrumbs suggested she was processing the noise in real time. What really shook the fan base, though, came from a post she made late in the evening. Cardi wrote that she knew people would twist her joy, but refused to let that ruin a moment she'd been waiting for. That single statement triggered a wave of sympathy across social media, with fans saying they now understood why she'd been so hesitant to share anything at all. People said this wasn't just a baby reveal, it was Cardi reclaiming her narrative after months of being dragged into unwanted drama. Stefon eventually spoke as well, posting a short message thanking fans for the support and saying he's feeling blessed. But buried in that post was a subtle acknowledgement that many believe was directed at the people who had questioned his loyalty. He wrote that he intended to protect his family at all costs, and fans immediately connected it to the shield symbol on the baby's bracelet. Cousins, that line alone triggered a whole new wave of theories. Were Cardi and Stefon preparing for something? Was this reveal part of a bigger emotional reset for their family? As more fans analyzed the baby photos, they noticed something else. The environment in the pictures looked peaceful, quiet, almost intentionally serene. No flashy jewelry, no celebrity backdrop, no staged magazine-level lighting. It was simple and intimate, like they wanted the world to see them just as they are. Many fans commented that the photo showed a Cardi who looked more grounded than she had in years, and Stefon seemed more present than ever. It was a subtle but powerful contrast to older discussions about Cardi's household being chaotic. But with love always comes backlash. Several critics resurfaced Cardi's past statements about not sharing her newborns and accused her of being inconsistent. Her fans quickly clapped back, saying motherhood is not a one-size-fits-all journey and she has every right to change her mind. One supporter wrote, "If showing her baby makes her feel joy, that's all that matters. The rest of y'all need to hush."
Then came the twist. Late at night, a rumor began circulating that Cardi posted the photos not just out of joy, but out of emotional exhaustion from feeling watched, criticized, and judged throughout the pregnancy. Some alleged that she wanted to stop the gossip mill before the blogs could leak anything. Others believe the reveal was triggered by unrelated private stress that made her feel vulnerable, and that sharing the baby publicly was her way of controlling at least one part of her narrative. And just when fans thought they'd settled the debate, Cardi posted a cryptic message that reopened every question all over again. She wrote, "I had to remind myself that my happiness matters too." That line alone sent the internet spiraling, because now the conversation wasn't just about the baby. It was about everything Cardi has been holding back: the fear, the pressure, the criticism, the emotional toll. And fans suddenly realized this reveal might be the first chapter of a much larger story brewing behind the scenes. But cousins, the biggest plot twist didn't come from Cardi. It came from someone else in her circle, someone who dropped a vague comment hinting that Cardi's reveal was only the beginning and that the public had no idea what's really going on. And that statement cracked open a door fans are desperate to look through. Because now the question is, what exactly is coming next?